All right, Nova. It's been a year.
I
It's
cleaned
been a
this
year.
up.
I
I cleaned this
noticed.
up.
I noticed. There's no more
So,
hot bikinis on
yeah,
here,
no more
Sedge, or
bikinis.
boots,
Gone.
or
Nah.
plants.
It's all just stream related now.
She's like, God, I was gonna find it. I better clean this up. I should have took
I
a. I should
did.
have took a screenshot of it like
Nah.
a couple
All
weeks
the
ago or
evidence is
something.
gone as well.
So yes, if you guys weren't here for the previous interview, like the first thing I opened last time was the throne. There was bikinis, there was these really high boots, there was like house plants and decor. There was
Do you know
all
what?
kind.
I did buy those boots for myself. So I have
Oh,
those boots. Yeah.
very nice,
But
very nice.
I just wanted to keep everything like honestly, I put the throne together. I was just like copying what other streamers had done. And they had like links to clothes or even like food or just like
Mm-hmm.
items they wanted for their house. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. And then I don't know, it just didn't feel right. So I've got all the things now as just donations to the channel, and can go buy my own stuff. But I don't know if it's something I'm not like opposed to it, but it's just it didn't feel right at the moment, and so we've cleaned it up for now.
What's wrong with bikinis, guys? There's nothing wrong with bikinis. In fact, Nova was saying she loves, the feeling of being in a hot bikini. Um, and that's why they were on the throne. Um, all right, so yes, she did a good job of clearing up. So it looks like now on your throne, they still have options to tip you guys directly. If they tip on throne, do they? Captain Steel Pants, you're gonna have to DM it to me. I'm sorry, you can't post links in my chat. Um, but if they tip on throne, do you do you see a full name? Do you know? Or does it just send a
I'm not
username?
sure. I'm not sure. Usually, the people who've given us donations like tell us, or they've done it directly just through our channel. I did copy this format from someone else who had a similar layout. So I just took that idea and ran with it. But any donations we get is usually just through the channel directly, and people usually send us a heads up that to look out for it, so we don't miss it.
Okay, Mavox says if it's Anon, it'll show as Anon. Yeah, some people are afraid to donate via like PayPal because it will give them a name and then that might dox the donator type of thing.
I mean, even if like we've had donations come up from people and like we've seen their name come up, and but I like we don't look into it. Like that's it. It's you just see a name come there, but it's like we know it's that person from that stream, but it's not. We're not going to be searching your name at all.
Yep. Boom wants to know, is it difficult to set up throne donations?
No, that was pretty easy to set up.
Okay. Okay. And it looks like you're still looking last time to crowdfund upgrades to your guys' models, both you and Deckard.
Yeah, so there's a whole list of other things that we're going to do before models, and for me, it's Nova looks better in different lighting. So like she looks okay here, but in other stages she can look like not so great. Just based on how we've lit the space. So it's going to be really focusing on lighting and getting other things ready for the model before finding. Because if we're going to debut new models, we really want to make sure to do them right. And so find the right person to work with and get something that really, yeah, feels right for us. But at the moment, we've got other priority items ahead of that.
I'm a wanted fugitive. Shit, I can't donate now. Wait, what? Really, Simon? And then Mavox says, are those reoccurring or do they go down and you have to put them back up? So if
Oh
somebody
yeah, no, they're just
donates,
there.
so if somebody donates $10, you won't have to re-put this up
Yeah, I
for
believe so.
$10
I
tip.
believe it's just recurring.
Mm, nice, nice, nice. Okay. And then this was, I think this light kit was there last time, but can you walk us through it again? You have a LifeX Beam 4-piece kit. What?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a cool vibe. The LifeX lights, and they use less power. And you can also set it up all on your phone to like create a mood or a color palette for your space. So it's just a pretty cool company that do lights for like an IRL environment, not for like a streaming Unreal environment.
Very cool. And then both bars and then light bulbs. And this is so that you can add the vibe like within the stream realm.
Yeah, with our streaming room, so it's like feels like the rave party for us too, IRL.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of the time we're streaming, so we're looking at the screen, so it does feel like we're in there. And then you kind of just like, you know, got to go touch some grass after a stream or something, especially with all the flashing lights hitting your face all the time. Good to look out at the horizon for a bit.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Go touch grass. True. Side button. All right. Captain Steel Pants sent us this clip, and he wants you to
Oh no.
I just want to say that Botox is
I can
working
have a guess
really
what
well,
this is.
and I can still feel my feet.
I knew it was this one. I knew it was this one. Oh my gosh.
So, can you tell us about the Botox allegations?
Hey everyone, I just want to
So,
say that Botox is working really
my
well.
the
and I
mocap had
can
died, or the something
feel
had
my feet.
died, whatever. It wasn't working, and I'm just trying to reposition myself. And anyway, my face mocap was still working though, and I think that's Deckard's voice pretending to be me. And impersonating his Nova impersonation, being like, well, I'm like frozen, I can't move, but the Botox must be working really well because I can't move at all. But it was very funny because that's Deckard's voice, not mine. If that wasn't obvious already.
Yep. Thank you, Captain Steel Pants. Thank you. Any
That's
more
a great clip though. It's good we got
more?
that one.
Any more sus clips? Send them. Send them. Okay. And then. It has been a while since you guys have posted on some of the social medias. Oh yeah, let me share the throne with everybody. Sorry, I always make sure to do that. So if you guys want to help the ENDVRtv channel, whether it's a simple tip or gifts of some really cool lighting that will help jazz up them in their stream room, or help towards improvements to their models, here's a link to their throne. Yeah. Alright, and then I looked at your Insta. Let's take a look at the Insta together. Paste to go, and then I'm gonna have to. I hate that Insta is like, yeah, that's cool, but I'm not gonna let you look at everything. So I think. Let me. Oh. Okay, so I think this is a post that's one of the VRC collabs you did.
I think that was Deckard building a map.
I can't make it any bigger either. I have to control wheel.
Yeah, so we just got the visuals from he was building Proxy actually. Yeah, that's the very start of Proxy. Yeah, this is our new one that we're currently using. We streamed on yesterday.
And who is the person dancing in the background?
That's Deckard, but on an animation. Oh, you mean on the screens? That's
Yeah.
Ninny.
Ninny.
Yeah, that's Ninny. So those are the visuals Ninny's given us to use.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Well, let's go back. How do you feel about Deckard using your glasses?
Ah, totally fine.
Totally
He's totally
fine. You
fine.
trust him
Yeah.
with them? He's gonna return them?
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, he's got his version of it. They're not mine. Mine wouldn't fit his face.
Oh, that's true. That's true. He's just copying
His
your
head is a lot
aesthetic.
bigger.
He's just
Yeah.
copying your aesthetic. Okay. Um, oh, I think this may have been working on another one of your guys' stages, I believe. Because it looks like there's a set and then Deckard in the distance. Are you able to see it on my screen?
So that's one of our chat members in VRC, and they've projected our stream onto the VRC screens so they can experience this set in VR chat.
Cool. Cool. Oh wow, and then this dance was from 50 weeks ago.
Yeah, we don't really post much to Instagram. We've mostly posted Twitter.
I mean, that was
Yeah,
a pretty good one.
we really don't. We need to like up our social media game. We really don't do much on it.
Okay. And then this was another new map that Deckard put together that you guys have been enjoying. Well, I mean, you've come a long way because when I first interviewed you guys, you had one map
Yeah,
and one look.
yeah,
And
yeah. So this definitely looks a bit different to the other one.
oh yeah, and there's the zombies dancing. Okay. Also, you guys don't have a blue sky yet.
Yeah, we need to get one. We're like definitely need to get better at our social media game. We've not that on top of it.
All right. Yeah, the Halloween stage. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, make sure you follow their Insta. It sounds like they plan to start growing those profiles. All right, let's go see Twitter. Let's see how you've been behaving on Twitter, which I notice you have been. Alright, wait, why isn't it taking me there? Oh. I'll just do it the manual way. Because there's both the main account and then your account. So I mostly focused your account during the
Yeah, you won't find much
investigation.
there. I've just been reposting stuff.
Oh yeah, this is... So this post is the bash. Can you tell us about each of these performers that you had join you on your bash?
Yeah, I mean, they were all so different from each other. Like, they did completely different sets, but they were all awesome. Like, it was such a vibe, and it was just so much fun to see and hear other people play. So they were great. You could check out any of those DJs, and they were really good.
Alright, so it was... Can you say it for... Is this Chels Chan? Can you just say them for
Chelsea
me?
Chan,
Chelsea.
Kitsune, Haunted DJ, Ray Cole, Cappy, and Nano.
And they all stream here on Twitch.
Cappy streams like dev stuff. Nano, I don't believe streams. Raycall. I know Chelsea, Kitsune, and Haunted definitely do. Raycall does as well, but Cappy and Nano, I don't believe so.
Okay. Alright, but you plan to have more bashes in the future. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Anyone in chat, if any of you down there show me attitude, you know what I have here. You hear me? You want to be on the naughty list, Manira. Oh my god, Manira. If anyone.
Alright, so I have a clip here from Twitter. It looks like you are threatening the chat.
Yeah.
If anyone misbehaves,
In chat,
that you are gonna deal with them.
if any of you down there show me attitude, you know what I have here. If anyone was naughty or played up, they'd go on the naughty list.
What happens when they go on the naughty list?
They're just on the naughty list. I mean, Manira wanted to be on the naughty list, so I don't know. We didn't really come up with what would happen after.
I think I know what happens. I think I know what happens after. Because I saw this post and I was like, uh-oh. I'm gonna have to ask Nova about this.
At the same time, I'm gonna kick their little lifeless bodies around. Is that why I'm wearing the horns? Is that why I've deserved the horns today? Like,
Yeah,
sad
that's
about
what
him.
happens.
So you are developing the ability to go over to them
Yeah.
and kick them. Like,
Yeah.
they are tiny and you have the ability to crush them.
Yeah.
And you don't feel bad.
No. So we had our gift subs up behind me on that little shelf. So those are elves and shelves. So if we got gift subs, the gift subs would appear behind us. But then it would only fit a certain number. And so if we reach capacity, then some would fall off, making room for the new ones to sit there. And as they fell down, they just collapsed on the ground instead of disappearing from the space. To which then I have the physics ability to be able to kick them around a little bit.
There you have it. There you have it. They're gonna grow that capability. Behave, chat. Behave, gatos, and everyone from Endeavor community, because Nova will give you the boot, literally. Don't make Nova angry. Exactly, exactly. She has no qualms kicking you. All right, so you tweeted about this awesome day. You debuted your Christmas stage. You caught a Hana X raid and a Nini raid.
Yeah.
And like I'm looking at the beauty, like Gatos, you need to see these new maps and the new experiences. Just watch this clip. Like it just looks amazing. Also, the train. That has been a fun addition. Can you talk about the
it's really
train?
fun. Yeah, so I mean, you'll see it every now and then come up on the screen here.
Mhm.
It just goes around the map, and it was essentially, we sometimes get really big raids that come in, and it was a way to keep everything optimized without crashing our stream. And so what would happen is the bigger the raid, the more carriages are added onto the train, and you just see this huge train forming with all of the raid dancers vibing in the train. But Deckard thought it'd be funny to put the Halo chief in there. I think the other one's the commander as well, or whoever they are. I don't know what they're called. But those guys in there, so they're just vibing, having a party, and we can cut to that. But it's funny, the train just like kind of appears in front of you or behind you every now and then, but it has a flashing light. And so there it goes, like in the background, just like flashing. So you're just like chilling, and then you just see this flashing light like going off in the background, and you know that they're like on the raid train. Chief and elites, yeah, there we go.
Chief
Thanks,
and elites, yep. And then
I've not that Halo versed.
I have noticed that your project has been optimized quite a bit more, because there used to be, like, if you caught a big raid, it's a blessing, but then it also used to, like, tank your 4090.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that it's doing a lot better now. Like, you've had some mega raids, and it's still holding up.
Yeah, so we have to, I mean, in order to grow the channel, we have to make sure that we can hold capacity for that growth. There's pretty difficult to have a bigger stream and then for it to just crash if we do that. And so a big part of our growth is actually just like having capacity for that growth and making sure that everything runs smoothly and optimizing it to do so.
Nice. Okay. And then I did find out that you also got visited by the Pixel Picasso, Flavia's kid. Who made you guys some really cool fan art.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, we've had some awesome fan art coming in. So our Be Right Backs is actually, Ninjas did that for us, which is awesome. And we just use that for our BRB like overlay, and we've got Flavius up there in awesome design. So yeah, I love seeing the artwork that comes out, whether it's like actual artwork or even AI artwork that comes from our community, inspired by the stream. It's awesome to see.
Okay. And you guys are okay with AI artwork?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's fun, creative.
Love says it's incredible what you guys have done with UE in that project. Yes. Alright, I pulled this up. Oh yeah, this is the zombie stage. The Halloween map had art from the community in it, says Ninjas.
Yeah, so that map there, we had community submit artwork to our Discord, AI artwork, and so you'll see the picture frames in that world. It has artwork from the community on the walls.
Oh, they weren't kidding. The community needs brains and likes brains. And you do too.
Yeah, what do I do? Okay, I'm gonna like spawn here so I can come
You said
here.
ew.
Knock
Did they
them-
gross you out?
Give me some
The
space
brains.
back.
Yeah,
I
yes.
wanted cute candy.
It's a bit gross having all the brains all around you. It was a bit of a surprise the first time they came down too. Like, I knew Deco was like working on them, but then to actually like have them all around you was a different experience.
So you found out live that, oh, he made the update, and
Yeah, and then
You
you're
get
just
to-
like surrounded in a sea of brains. It's pretty gross. And they're all like squishy.
interesting. Well, that's cool. Wow.
So yeah, it's good we managed to get some clips from this.
Yeah, this is kind of like a alright, this next one is kind of like a quote-unquote blast from the past. But you can see the original The original dancers. I mean, it was still a fun experience with the fireworks and stuff. Like, that was
Yeah,
just a
but it looks a bit
foundation.
different.
It's incredible to see how far you guys have come.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I forgot to ask you. Is this, like, when this happened, I've gone to your channel, and this happened, and I was like, wait, is it my stuff? Or and then I was like, oh, it's something that they've added where it becomes pixelated?
What's this? Oh yeah, those are vibe redeems.
Talk about them.
So you can just like just changes this. It doesn't change anything in Unreal. It just changes like the appearance of the stream. Can become pixelated or like different overlays to give it a different aesthetic. I don't think we have them at the moment though. There's enough other stuff going on.
Oh, wow, you guys have so many toys that you can rotate toys in and out.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then I found another piece of fan art that came in. How did you feel about this fan art? By the mild man.
Oh my gosh. That was so cooked. It's like internet humor right there. It's like just so cooked. It's so weird, but hilarious. I love it.
You can watch the stream on our Game Boys now. Yes. Yes.
It's bizarre.
Hmm.
Yeah, for me, that's like internet humor though.
Very cool. And your guys' project handles the cubes a lot better now, because we used to be able to break it just by spawning cubes, and it's not like chat loves to do stuff, doesn't they? They would never break your project on purpose, right?
I mean, I feel there's a lot of times where chat intentionally actually tries to crash the stream, especially when they see it starting to struggle.
Yes. I think Deckard knew, like, the record for the amount of cubes. Never. We would never, says Just Made Ninjas. Suspicious. Suspicious. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's any other sus things.
I think I got a pretty clean profile. I
You
learned from last
do.
time.
You do. I've noticed. Oh, I think this was, and I think this was the subathon. Your first subathon, because here you are in the desert. Both of you guys. Oh yeah. Sub goal 182 out of 200. That definitely was a good month. Oh yeah, it looks like you
Yeah,
got
it's
Ninny
really
on
fun
the
map.
cube, and then you're at the deck with everybody. Sad it doesn't break. I'm especially sus of Susmori. True. Avery! 10 months! Thank you for the resub, Avery. We're hanging out with Nova of the ENDVRtv Channel. And we just had her interview. And her catch-up. Actually, Avery, I'm gonna have to reach out to you. It's gonna be a year for us very soon, believe it or not. So I will be in touch to schedule a catch-up session. Wow. Are you proud of how far you guys have come in such a short amount of time?
I would definitely say so. I think we've achieved a lot. There's a lot more that we want to do. So I think celebrate the wins, but keep looking forward.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Awesome. All right, this has been the social media dive with Ninja Gato. You've been very good. You've behaved very much so. No sus content. Oh no, I did have one more. I just remembered. I
Okay.
did have one more. So I did stalk you on Discord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't really use my Twitter account. It's the Endeavor main account that I use.
Yep. I'll share that one as well. Cooking stream win, Nova. Cooking stream win.
Cooking stream. Yeah.
Yes. This is your recipe for bone broth soup.
Yeah.
Tell us about this recipe. Tell us about this recipe.
I actually had bone broth this morning. I love just health things. I love health, fitness, everything to do with it, like exercise, nutrition, and bone broth is something that I like to make up and then make a big batch. And then Deckard and I have a little cup of it each morning. So it's got lots of collagen, so good for your skin, so good for your joints. And yeah, I thought I wanted to start like a wellness hub for our Discord community. And, I felt like I had to take charge and put a first post of what this wellness space would be about. So I think we've had other things in that chat to do with like sleep or just like looking after yourself and anything to do with like wellness.
Well, walk us through the recipe. How do I make bone broth soup? I've never made bone broth soup.
So it's a...
Or heard of it.
It's not really a soup, it's a broth. And what you do is you just buy any... I go to the butcher and ask for like a kilo of beef bones. And it's usually really cheap because it's just like off-cut stuff. Like stuff like with marrow in it or just like the bones themselves or like knuckles or whatever. And you roast that up and then you put it in a pot with a whole lot of like aromatics and just some root vegetables and leave that on the stove on like a really low heat for 12 hours. So you extract all the nutrients out from the vegetables and the bones. And then I usually make a huge batch so that I can freeze some and then it lasts for a long time. And then in the morning, you just wake up and have a little cup of it before having breakfast.
It's all liquid?
Yeah, it's just
There's
like
no...
a little when you're finished cooking it, you strain all of the vegetables and all the bones out of it because everything's been extracted from those ingredients. And then what you're left with is liquid broth. Bone marrow salsa sounds freaking awesome.
Yeah, Chava does cooking content on his channel. That's why I saw this and I was like, wait, Nova would appreciate having a moment to talk about her cooking.
Yeah, so it's got like lots of collagen in it, which strengthens bones, muscles. It's like so good for your skin. And it also contains a whole lot of amino acids that reduce inflammation in your body. So it's just a really nice way to start your day.
Very cool. No brains, says Captain Steelpants.
No brains.
If it's one thing I've always felt grossed out by, it's eating bones or things with bones in them. But you strain it out, Nomori, so you get the flavor of it.
Yeah, you don't actually eat the bones. You just drink a liquid. And you want it like a really good bone broth is like quite jelly looking. So it looks like jelly, but by the time you pour it out into your, like when it's stored in the fridge, But when you pour it out into your cup, it's a liquid that you're drinking.
Oh, when you heat it up. Okay. Oh, it congeals when it's cold. Interesting.
Yeah. Or a good one should.
Oh, it's not gonna let me do that. Oh, I didn't take a picture of it. I also saw you are focused on health in your Discord. Looks like you have posted. So do you have comments on the FDA banning red number 3?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great start for America, but they've got a long way to go in terms of all the other things that they food regulation allows through that probably shouldn't be. I think that there's a responsibility to more closely filter what's allowed and what's not allowed in foods for consumer safety and health and welfare and protection. I think there's also a lot of work to do in terms of correct label and identification, such as things can sometimes be labeled as organic or free range, but they're not really. So I think it's a good start, and I think there's definitely a demand for people to have more transparent processes of what they're actually eating. But there's still a long way to go.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, and then you do also seems to post memes in your Discord.
Okay.
And then you posted this meme of a 3-year-old princess party?
What? Oh yeah. This is great.
It must be your planet. You must be fighters and have fighting spirit. What inspired you to post this?
I just thought it was so funny how terrified the little girls were at the start, and then they turned around and went to slay the dragon.
That's
Complete
cool.
attitude change.
Very nice. Very nice. Alright, and then I will show you. It seems... Oh, you guys do have a YouTube. You posted this forever ago. Two years ago. This was your Winter Wonderland project.
Oh, so this track I wrote, this is an original track.
Oh, this is the original?
Yeah, I wrote this one.
Alright, let's listen together, gatos. You guys are so talented. Oh, the bass. Oh, yes. Yes. This is good. Damn nice
So I wrote
bass.
this one, and Deckard helped with the mixing of it.
Bro, this is so good. How long did you work on this?
The track itself, I don't remember. It was quite a while ago. I don't think it was too long. It came together pretty quickly. Maybe wrote it in a week or two, and then edited it a bit after that. But the actual composition, I don't think took a huge amount of time. But then the video, that took us a couple of days. So we synced the MIDI information from the track to the video. So like as the instruments lit up in the track, it would light up in the world at the same time.
And Mavok says, it's gonna sound weird, but I love how hype and mellow it is at the same time.
I love that. I love that so much. That's really nice. Thanks, mate.
Oh, the bass. Yeah, this is 2 years ago in streamer time. That's ancient.
That's true.
Do you have a link to your channel? You asked, your AI asked if you have a link so they can subscribe. I will share this with you guys. Layering is so good, yeah.
I don't think Nova had even been debuted at this point, so no one actually knew I existed. But we used my track. Yeah, so I wrote the track, but we've got Deca behind the tracks playing it. And Nova wasn't a character yet. This is when Deca. So we started Endeavor just with Decard's model, because Nova's model was more complicated to put together. And so no one knew about me at this point. I was like in the chat though, but I was commenting as like a different person. So no one knew that I was there. They thought it was just Decard at this point.
Wait, but you're the classically trained piano. Does Deckard play piano?
Yeah, he can play piano, but not to the same extent. He can play though.
Okay. So Deckard was a DJ before you joined the team. Ask Nomori.
Yeah, I mean, we were both DJs. We both started the project at the same time. It's just no one knew that I was there as well. They all knew the Endeavor stream was Decard's channel, and Nova just hadn't launched yet. But I was there the whole time.
Wow. I'm subscribing to your YouTube right now. I'm gonna go to your channel. Yeah, you guys. You have any shorts? Oh, you do have some shorts. Okay. Let's look at your most popular short. Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
That's in a way.
It's a not very old clip.
Yeah, we definitely gotta get some more clips and more shorts.
Like these are all so old.
But it's lore. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, true.
Alright, I'm gonna share your guys' YouTube channel. Subscribe, Gatos, and everybody else. I think it's a good place to see some of the old lore, some of the old content, as well as some new stuff in the future. So check out their YouTubes and subscribe.